Hello everybody. How you doing? Don't know who's here, but hi. Hi Cake here. I know you're here. D and Saru are joining me today, so hi.
Hello.
D's not here, but he's here in spirit. I'll be able to see what Ruper's fished up, but Ruper won't. You will promise fish? Well, I'm seeing you fish. Let's see. You got the winky Zan. Alright, look. I'll just put it on this screen so you can fish, okay? Okay? Microphone. I'll move it out the way.
Fish.
Go, fish, you muppets.
What did you want to talk about before we started?
Nothing. I'll switch to miniatures. We've switched to the category. We're doing minis now, okay?
Okay.
But hi, I hope you're all doing well. So, hi Cake here, hi Ruper. I think, yes, Veritai.
X10 Muppets.
Hi Veritai, hope you're doing well. And yes, you're a muppet. You muppet. We're doing stuff.
Hey Vtuber.
We're building stuff and sticking things on stuff. That's what we're doing. You'd rather be a cuphead. You're not allowed to be. That's exclusive to being a cuphead. I don't know, Rupert. I think you'd make a good Muppet. I think you'd do fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll lurk for a bit as the nieces are screaming next room. Alright, Rupert. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, I hear D.
Arjun.
He's back. I'm streaming.
Oh, hello.
There you go, he's back.
As well.
Get out of there, you bastard.
With that.
Go.
God, love poor family timing.
Your family has the best timing.
Oh, absolutely. Ugh.
Left is medium, right is...
Move that over there so I can see your stream.
Yeah, let me... Your stream, so... Well... Oop. I can do shared chat if you want. But that's
Oh, yes. Stream
Like
together.
this and auto jump.
Vitae.
There we go.
Together.
Vitae. How do I... It's fine, because chat just distracts itself with fishing.
I've got you open up on my phone,
Uh...
so I can just look over and see, and also join on the fishing.
Yours. I can watch yours. Fishing. See what people are doing. There we go. Cool. Yeah, sorry I'm late. Was finishing a vid and post lunch rush. No worries, Hazard. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Gonna be doing a bunch of stuff. as much as I can do. Can I get gummy worms? You can get gummy worms. Gummy worms are something you can fish up. Those are some tiny pieces. These are very tiny pieces. These are purity seals. I'm just going to slowly start putting things together now. Slowly. Allegedly.
Right, I should also do the socials.
And all the stuff out today.
So what are you building today?
I'm going to carry on building the Terminators, but I'm also going to be putting some Inquisitorial Purity Seals on the Deathwatch Marines. Sorting the bases out. Forget on. Good. I need to see if my collection of bits I haven't ammunition. Or a grenade with me. Yes, I would like to get on with these and get them painted. So people can enjoy seeing the benefits of being a Deathwatch Space Marine in my subscriber list.
Or the Emperor.
Or the Emperor.
Or the Emperor.
Chicken nuggets are also an option. Yeah, of course chicken nuggets are an option. This game lets you have everything. Well, mostly.
Chicken nugget marines.
There, I could maybe. It's a shame they don't just give you like a full magazine that's just not in a gun or being held by a hand.
I think the closer you get to them, maybe the ones that the cherubs have.
Yeah, or 3D printed parts, but I don't have a printer set up at the minute, so that's not viable.
There we go.
This is why I have a bunch of Space Marine kits, specifically just for kit bashing.
Alright.
It's cheaper to buy the kits. Ella? There's no Ella here, Arcalade. But hi, welcome.
Alright.
What did I just drop? No!
What did you drop?
I don't know. Something dropped out of this box.
Uh-oh.
It was a Space Marine. It was the body of a Marine.
Okay.
But hello, Arcalade, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're doing
Arts and crafts.
arts and crafts, bits and bobs, all sorts of stuff. You guys can fish to your heart's content. Decided to take a leaf out of your book and purge my hobby room. Ooh. As in clean it or just destroy everything?
Purge. Purge the weakness.
Well, kids are a lovely thing to be around. Be right back cleaning up puke. Oh god, Rupa.
That
That's no good.
isn't no bueno.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I don't want to use. Kind of destroyed right now. Oh, trust me, I know how that. I know how that looks because that's my room currently. It's destroyed. They don't really give you much here, do they?
Just trying to figure out how. I'm just trying to picture in my head how to break up this 2.0 avatar and how to do like the different arms and facings.
Well, the way Saru did it is it's just your base standard nude model, and then you just put all the outfits on top of that one base. But what you want to do is decide.
I may get up as more for the different raised arms and expressions, especially if I'm gonna be doing like especially along the tail and also different maybe different eye positions. I don't know. It's like puzzling putting it all together.
Oh, do you mean like how I can move my head left and right?
Yeah, and stuff like that. And there's also the
That's
arm
right.
positions.
Well, the head one's easy because you just draw the head one way, draw the head a second way, and then
Yeah.
that bit's easy, so you can look back and forth at the screen. Arm movements. Basically,
Because
start.
like with the idol, I've got like one hand in the pocket always and one raised when I talk.
Yeah.
Maybe now. But I might do the push the arm to the right arm's raising, because there's a bit more in view.
You could definitely do that. Yeah, because like I have my video game one where I have the controller in my, which is nice.
Yeah, I've got the idea to do a controller one, or probably even an art tablet one when I'm doing this.
Yeah, that'd be good. I kind of do a purge of my bookmarks and partly start over fresh. I need to do that. I used to do that, Hazard, but I'll admit I haven't done that in a long time.
The thing is, I'm feeling ambitious. I kind of want like button pressings and all that fun stuff. All this
Do
kind of
it.
animation.
Be ambitious. It cannot hurt. It can only set you on fire.
I mean, I'm a tiefling, so I'm resistant to that.
You're resistant, but you're not immune.
No, so it still hurts. Just not as much.
I remember if tieflings are part of the SRD.
I think so. I think they've always been part of the SRD. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
What's
you
also
want
my
the
mouse?
SRD 5.1. Now it's in public domain, yeah.
SRD 5.1 PDF. Elves, halflings, dragonborns, gnome. Yep, and tieflings.
Oh, nice, they're in there. It's just contrasting my work and home book. Drives it home. Tiny bloody piece. I'm just cleaning up some mold lines on a very, very tiny piece that I'm going to stick onto another tiny model.
So I should put some music on because it's very quiet on my end. There we go.
Yeah, music's always.
I should do my usual starting, do some Fury to begin with. The Fury's soundtrack is fantastic. Or the Fury workout playlist I have found. Turn the music way down so it's audible but not distracting. There we go. And thankfully the family because I've been promised not to be bothered for like the next 4 to 5 hours. So yay.
You've been promised.
I've been promised. That's from my mother, who actually is pretty good at keeping the fact that she's not going to bother me. It's my siblings, the other ones who I don't trust.
Well, then you just say, ask her. Nothing to do with me. I'm busy.
It's also her car and her fuel.
There you go.
They seem to keep forgetting that point.
To learn the hard way.
They've learned the hard way multiple times when I stopped responding to them and just leave them PayPal links.
I take it they don't do things after that.
Normally, no. Unless it's really, really urgent. Though I say urgent, ginormous quotation marks, more like a nuisance to them. Like, somebody's picking up from the train station and don't know something to do it, for example, something like that. I just had one small idea that I can do to help me set this up. Is the tail that I have is like you've got your tail as part of the actual model itself, don't you?
Yes.
Like all the PNGs and GIFs are all part of all part of one picture.
Yes.
We've got just an idea to help me do what I want and help not having to like re-layer it every single time, but have the GIF of the tail wagging on its own thing and just import that in as a separate layer on OBS.
That's what I'm gonna do eventually, because
So the tail keeps wagging regardless of what I'm doing.
the new version of Vtuber, when that comes out, it's actually gonna support some pretty insane stuff.
Yeah, I saw some of that with like all the different bits and pieces.
Because the new one is more like a live 2D than it is PNG.
Which I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how that handles.
Well, yeah, because basically the way that works is you can have all the body parts attached, so like the head, the arms, the legs, the tails, any other bits and bobs. You can have it all separate, so if you want it to move and jiggle and like swing and stuff, it looks like you're going to be able to do that fairly easily. It's great. So I'm looking forward to that.
Nick.
Hello, Sayori. I know you've not said anything yet, but
We know you're there.
somehow I have a feeling I know you're there because of the amount of fish being posted.
Where are you going to stand by?
Hmm?
Yeah, my phone just decided to go. I'm going to go low power mode and just stop immediately responding. Do that. You're on the charger, so why are you going to low power mode? As good as I can. Fish! Draw a rough outline for the boxes, or just make him a Kendall, I don't know.
Hmm?
Just thinking out for future outfits, just either give him, starting off with underwear, or just make him a Kendall. Because that's what I've got going with Serp for his.
You can't see it, but that is a very tiny raccoon.
I'm guessing that's for Tess.
Yeah, this is Tass's. So, because I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I could get animals and stuff? And I know Tass loves raccoons, so I was like, I know a place that sells little tiny printed animals. Do they have a raccoon? There was a raccoon. Perfect.
He likes
Can
his
you put the
raccoon and he
ra-
likes his floppers.
Can you put the raccoon on his shoulder so it's like a targeter for him? It's just raccoon pointing.
But like Jack and Daxter.
Yeah.
I should have, but I've just stuck him to a bit of concrete.
Okay.
I've got. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
It's all good. Just thought I'd suggest it.
This is where the camera starts exploding.
Kaboom!
Yeah, it's like when I open the camera stuff, sometimes it's like not responding, and it's like, no, please don't crash OBS.
Too much power! Well, not enough armor.
But yeah, it's raccoon.
Take a video. I need to bring this up anyway so that I can. Things. So, like, if I. There you go. Raccoon.
It's a raccoon religion.
Adorable.
He's holding a little. Stuck a little thing on him.
He stole the purity seal.
And I'm gonna have that sat on the base.
Okay.
I just wanted to put some little. Well, I think I was gonna put him on his shoulder, but whatever. It's super glued now, so it ain't going anywhere. I do have a second raccoon.
Another one.
Another one. Exactly. What's the worst that could happen? Ass's model becomes
Everything.
in raccoon.
Just becomes a raccoon marine.
I mean, he pretty much is the raccoon. Let that dry. This is to it. Rack. Oh no, it's. Wait, there is actually a raccoon.
Now it's getting out of hand. Now there are 3 of us.
Might be able to accomplish something.
Just happen to be swarmed in raccoons.
Possibly. Can't quite see what these other raccoons look like. I'm trying to off this.
Oh, they're in like the little.
Yeah,
Paper
it's
to
like
stand
on a
things.
little printed stand tray thing. They're a bit annoying to get at.
Alright. I don't have to worry about the forward facing face too much because that's already there. I can just trace over that. I'll do this slightly looking to the side one.
Must free the raccoon.
Free the raccoons. Ooh, beans.
Beans.
Let my raccoons go.
Ah, they're free.
Move the chin back there.
Ooh, that raccoon almost escaped.
Free them.
Not the kind of freedom I was wanting it to have.
Is it like the kind where if you want to drop all your pennies and it rolls away underneath something?
Yeah, that kind of freedom. The not good kind. It's trying its best.
And I'm just reminded of a Lee Evans joke. I don't remember what the joke is, but I remember it's something about dropping your pennies and like how all the other ones are like goddamn roadrunners. They will fly while the 50 pence will struggle.
Yeah.
I've not seen anything about Lee Evans ever. I think the last time I saw him in anything was Doctor Who.
The last thing I know is he retired from comedy after he did his Life tour or whatever it was called. It was like donkey. But he might still be doing stuff.
I've honestly no clue. I just know that he was like in one episode of Doctor Who. There's some scientist dude.
Okay. Raccoons are now free of the spots. See
Hooray.
what poses they're in and what mischief they can get up to. I think this one's going to be perfect.
Is it?
Yeah. Because it's posed in such a way where I think I can actually have it just resting on his shoulder pad.
Amazing.
Like looking at him like, hello.
Hello there, I'm your spirit guide.
I don't know why I'm sticking raccoons on a fucking space marine.
For the bit.
It's happening. Let's just see. That raccoon's just walking.
He's walking here.
Yeah. That's a problem. Yeah. Normal day. Not clean them up. I didn't.
Yes.
Get on the power pack might be a better idea. I'm not using these raccoons for their intended purpose.
If the raccoons are happy, then all is well.
I need to check my message. See what this. Rumble. Nu it's somewhere. These
I just got a false alarm of a concerning message. I was like,
what?
I just got a message from like on my phone. I was like, hey, got about your self-assessment. But I did that already. I was like, no, it's for this year's.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was like, what do you mean?
yeah. Because we did last year's was 2023 to 2024. The assessment we need to do now is for 2024 to 2025. The next year it will be 2025 to 2026. It's really fucking annoying.
Uh-huh. They're just very concerned. Like, you've got to do this. I'm like, well, I did it. But no,
Yeah, we've got till January
April next year.
31st. No, it's January. And it's
I'm looking at it
considered
right
late
now,
after
saying
that.
April 5th.
Oh, okay. I think the soft deadline is like the 31st of January, and then it's considered late up to... It's considered late after that, but you don't need to worry about that unless you're paying taxes. Tax on it. Which, if you haven't gone over the threshold, you don't have to worry about.
I'm too poor for that at the moment.
Everybody's
politician.
poor right now. Except rich people.
Rich people and their loopholes.
Yes.
Let's make the eyes a little bit bigger.
Heads don't fly away.
Wee.
There, my music stopped. Oh, it hasn't. It's just a quiet part of the track. There we go. No, I mean, things sound like they're going good for people. Nuking hobby rooms, clearing out bookmarks, 2.0 models.
Go around a productive day.
It's all a good time.
Right, now to try and draw these horns from an angle. Most of them I've always drawn it kind of vaguely from the front. I was like, I don't think so. How do they bend from the side?
References. Always look for references. That is my #1 piece of advice to artists.
Well, if the reference is something in my head from when I was like a teenager.
Then you need to go, no, brain, actual pictures that I can look at on the internet.
Hang on, where is... I'm gonna very, very quickly gonna open Hero Forge.
There you go, Hero Forge will give you angles. Angles for days.
Yeah, that Forge is honestly really, really great for like a quick referencing.
It is these days. It's like Hero Forge has come leaps and bounds since it first came into existence.
Shame you can't get access to the kit bashing though.
Unless you pay,
Uh-huh.
which is annoying.
But it's a very cool feature.
It's like I've watched people use that kit bash feature and it looks insane, the kind of stuff they've come out with in the end. Refrain from sticking on...
Alright, new model. Alright. Body, species, human.
Everyone makes you pay for the best features. I know. It's just the world we live in at this point. I wish that wasn't the case, but yeah.
This is not like in the case of like path builder. If you want to do like character sheet buildings in Pathfinder 2nd, you just like the one-time payment. Here you go. Has all the features.
See, I prefer those kind of ones where it's pay once, use forever. But I see some companies will see that as not sustainable business. Understandable. Even
The
if
number
I
must
hate
go
it.
up.
What?
Oh, businesses.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Businesses and having to make you pay for features.
Yeah.
Capitalism, I know, right? It doesn't work. We pretended.
More things in Hero Forge. Woo!
Yeah, they added a bunch of stuff recently.
I mean, there's like new. There's like, I think they're like revamps of all the hairstyles, so they're all the new high-looking things they've got going on
Oh, okay.
compared to when they first made it.
Yeah, 'cause some of the stuff looks really detailed, and other stuff looks like ancient-ish.
Made forever going cat cam.
Yeah.
Horns. Pose, advanced, horns. Right, Orcus can we try to find a set of horns that are kind of rough the same shape I've got going on.
Can't you tweak them at least a bit without
You
the...
can sort of like change the position and like size, but you can't like bend the model itself.
Ah, okay.
So I need ones that kind of like curve upward, or at least have a steady curve to them, and not flick back.
Damn your purity, Sean! Supposed to be pure! Then it's flying off like a bugger. Thought using tweezers would be easier, but instead I have to risk my fingies.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's close enough. They look weird, but it's close enough. It's close enough from the look. Position the head to a 45-degree angle. Another spin.
It's not gonna... That's fine. We're up that spot. Small. Checks. Oh. Ask.
Right, there we go.
Hate talking to people.
My nightmare.
Yeah, they're really nice though, so it should be. I love that window sound. Brings back memory.
Which Windows sound?
It's like Windows 95. It's before your time, I'm afraid.
No, I think I was around for that.
Sticks up. Oh. All that fuss over a fucking purity seal. Look, it's like what I said to Arcalade. I want purity seals. I want to take another pass over all these minis and make them look extra special instead of making them, well, they're not really plain Jane to begin with, but I actually just want them to look cooler. So, like, Tassa's got an extra purity seal and a raccoon on his base.
The Maligun is going to cover in purity seals because of weird Xenogun.
Your model's already covered in purity seals. I don't need
enough.
to do much for that. Because that gun is...
Definitely sanctioned.
It's got 1, 2, 3... It's already got 3 purity seals stuck on it. And one of them's a wrap around the barrel.
Oh boy. Super pure.
Maximum purity. Maximum seal.
Until some Inquisitor looks at it a bit too hard and goes, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Good evening, how are we today? We are doing good. Hello, Beefy Kobe.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. We are doing all sorts of random little bits today. We're also fishing. It's fishing there. You just need 10 channel points and there's a fishing redeem. And you can fish.
Enough. Fish.
It's peachy
Submit.
fish, yes. So at the minute... But yeah, we're doing good. Doing good. Are you guys doing good?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. I'm currently just doing Death Watch Marines for my subscribers. Alright. Chipping away at my Night Lords. We do have a few Night Lords fans that are regulars. Yeah, I'm slowly chipping
They
away
yearn
at
for
my,
the terror. They yearn for the terror.
They do. I'm just slowly chipping away at my pile of grey.
Oh damn, I found a VHS tape.
Grey VHS.
Still used for security purposes.
I mean, sometimes you just can't beat taped media.
There's also the fact that it's, you know, not so easy to edit and doctor.
Also that.
Unlike today. Oh damn, a scooter, sweet. I keep finding lots of junk, not many fish.
Maybe you're just a junk collector. The best faction with no minis. It's a shame that Night Lords haven't got a lot of models. But like, what is it? Wordbound? No. Thorn got theirs. Slanesh have got theirs. Death Guard got a refresh, so we just need each to have a refresh, but we need some more Chaos Legion specifics.
Word Bearers, Iron Warriors, and Thousand Suns.
One of those custom Deathwatch Space Marines. It is currently. Let me.
And his minions of raccoons.
Hold on. I want to focus it so it'll actually. Yeah, so this is one of the Deathwatch Marines for my subscribers who subscribe for at least 12 months. So I'm currently just working on the bases because they're going to be on like a city rubble. And I just happen to know this person likes raccoons, and I have a little raccoon. So I've got a little raccoon holding a little symbol. Look on the base. So and just some extra purity seals and things on it. This is one of them. That's another one that I've done, which is this one's hazards. I got the Death Watch shield, put some extra purity seals in it, and he's got the Xeno sword. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, the Xenoface sword, I think it's called.
Yeah. They don't have heads and power packs on because I tried and paint those separately, but like tried to put a bunch of little bits and extras on there, so that's what they're gonna look like. Back in. Thank you. Problem is, Night Lords are more renegade than Chaos. They hate demons. No, that is true. So the argument is the regular line works fine for them, but I find them still too idly. Yeah, it's like if you could get like as much as I hate Games Workshop's upgrade sprues, if they brought out like Night Lord's upgrade sprues, I think that would be great, because then you could at least make the normal Chaos range more Night Lordy. Blood of the Heretics, exactly.
A very stupid question has popped into my head.
What's that?
Which Chaos God would Raccoon align to?
I don't know, actually.
Chat, debate, go.
I just want more than the Kill Team one. Yeah, the Kill Team one's nice, but more would be better. Nurgle, Trash Pandas. No, that's actually a good point.
True. If they go fair or rabies, but that's, I would say corn, but that's also been Nurgle because disease.
Yeah, so Trash Pandas are Nurgle, I guess.
Just draw this in the corner because I can.
Hmm?
I'm just gonna draw a stupid little doodle in the corner because I can.
Nothing wrong with little doodles. All those little bits there for now. Oh, I need to. Yeah, I'm happy. Put that to one side so it can set. Next. Grab sorrows. They are very resistant to illness. Oh, really? Distant trash pandas.
Him to have little rounded ears.
I've seen some capes with like purity seals stuck to them, so
I feel it'd be difficult to put on.
well, I think the Imperium uses a really weird type of wax. It's not like normal wax for their purity seal.
There we go.
A Nurgling hugging a trash panda, that's great.
It was meant to be Nurgle himself.
Oh, it's Nurgle himself hugging a panda.
With his little... It's a really crappily drawn little cauldron. There we go.
Seal. That's...
Keep that in the corner.
Nice.
Resize the body slightly. That is far too much leg.
Seals are so deadly. Don't require much. Don't make my life easy by small models.
Request for hydrate confirmed.
Thank you. I will hydrate shortly. Just wanna.
Put that in that chat because I can. There we go.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a jet. No, we don't.
Great. Tap that down.
Go. Give you an idea of how small this bloody purity is.
Does it look? Oh, that is tiny.
Right there.
Run is
It's
up.
a very tiny double one.
Oh god, I didn't even know it was a double. It gets so small.
Yeah.
Just push my phone.
Like these go ridiculously small. Like if you look at the size of my nail and then you look at the size of the purity seals,
They are small.
they are small. But the small ones I honestly think are like the best ones.
Yeah.
This hydrate voice always trips me out. I always expect to hear the cybernetic after effect that a Protoss Dragoon has. I do need to tweak some and make them a little better, but that's actually my voice. I've recorded that one.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
It was me. I'm the Space Marine. But no, it's cool. Right, do I use no mix to put down base? Because it's basically just white sand paste. I don't really feel like I need to put the extra purity seals. One on his cape, one on his arm. He's already got a massive one on his spear. That one. Johnny's. I could put one on the left side. Well, it's between both of our fan things, so I think it's good. Yeah, it's hard to do like generic sci-fi voices. It always ends up sounding like one thing or another.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right, I haven't fixed the camera again. Let's see if you can actually at least see one.
It would be good.
Forget, you guys can fish. It's a 10 channel point redeem. It'll be the first redeem that pops up on the list.
Are people already fishing? Oh, Cyrus fishing. Okay.
Not necessarily, no.
Wish there was a redeem that said fish 10 times.
No chicken nugget. Soggy.
There. Consider yourself fished.
Get fished. Oh my god, so many fish ready. I'm just happy it doesn't show up on the actual stream chat, although the fishing game is covering the stream chat, so...
I can't even see the redeems on my phone. Or the text saying, so is redeemed.
Yeah, I think it's an option you select to make it not pop up.
I see everything because I'm a mod.
He has the power
So for me, it's just the entire chat page is just me redeeming fish for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
That's my only worry, that it's like that for everybody that's in the stream. I don't think. Like windshield wipers for chat. That's actually an interesting way of looking at it.
What's an interesting way of looking at it?
That it's like windshield wipers but for chat. It's that many redeems.
Yeah.
Successfully super glue done.
Yes.
The light on, it's getting dark in here. Meant to be putting base bits on. Let's have a look. Super glue is strong stuff. That should really build up a scene super quick though. I'm happy.
What's building up a scene?
Super glue. You can just like stick things together really quickly. I heard a
Oh,
shopping
right.
trolley.
It is indeed a shopping trolley.
Works. That'll do. That one finished. Let's do. Just like if I can add all the purity seals and all the kind of like base materials to it, then once it's all set, I can add some texture paste onto it, let that all dry, and then ready for priming, which will be good. Wasn't necessarily what I planned to do, but
Hmm.
it is.
It is what it is.
What were you planning to do this afternoon?
I was gonna carry on building like the Terminators, but this is also something I. So.
Okay.
And that'll do. And I want a bit of a front. So. Do that. Where's everybody's Thursday going today? Go for it.
Well, you know how mine's going.
Yours is computer issues the day.
Mine's honestly been kind of quiet.
Right, is
The other day doing odd house tasks, otherwise been quiet.
Oh. It stays. Oh yeah, you got your 3-day weekend, haven't you? I'd like to get some chocolate eggs. That's what I want.
Yeah. That's
No. That sounds not like a good thing to happen to your emulator drive.
No.
The gas is tainted by my PSC and the drive somehow formatting save overnight. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's-
kind of sucks.
yeah.
Did not know that was even possible. To just unformat itself. Gonna see if that's reversed. It should be. Would imagine. Oh. Ah. Yes.
I just thought of something.
Hmm?
Skaven, but raccoons.
That would be interesting, actually.
Because it's like the whole
Not much will
Nurgle.
change.
Because the whole, the whole Nurgle drawing you did of a raccoon, I was like, oh no, it's a guy becoming Skaven, and I was like, wait a minute.
What would change? Instead of destroying the world, they would just steal everybody's trash, and everyone would be like, "We need
Just
to kill
build
the
forts
we
out
need
of
to
them.
kill the raccoons." Why? They're actually
Why?
helping us.
It's like, oh no, the world's cleaner.
The world's as clean as it's ever been. Why would we ruin that? Because Sigmar said so.
Shrekma.
And like I said, I've got to do it now.
Yeah.
Hazards to next. This raccoon with a warp stone.
Yes.
Rawr.
A shade of green. There it is. What's this? It's really good.
It's like a
It's a
upside
triangle.
down triangle with lines in it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like line, triangle like lines sticking off the edges.
Yeah. The
Escape
Skaven
symbol.
symbol.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, it's an upside down triangle basically.
There we go.
Menacing. Hello, sir.
Hey, sir, how you doing? Welcome, welcome.
There we go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Many trash finds we get.
Bash for the trash guard.
Also, hello, Sup.
Yeah, it's going pretty well, I think. We're just chilling, building minis, doing drawings, making trash pandas into chaos worshippers. You know, the usual.
I wanted to stream today, but I had to start early and went to overtime, so it's quite out. Oh god.
That sucks. I mean, you could still stream. You'd just be sleepy. She told me to drink some coffee.
What?
No, unless it fished up coffee.
Weird. I'm going to Dream Barbecue, nothing bad fair. I mean, if you're going to play Dream Barbecue, you probably need to like be the most alert and or not high. Jeebus.
What?
Dream Barbecue.
Dream Barbecue.
The game that's based on the little web series called Aina.
Okay.
I have no words to describe Aina other than like Tron almost, but everything is glitched and very, very wrong.
So, Cyberpunk Ron.
No, ditch the cyberpunk. Think probably like more 90s games, like almost like Digital Circus in that regard, I guess. But everything is horrendously glitched and gone wrong, and yeah, things still live in this very, very broken digital world.
It was not by choice.
And there's no way other to explain it other than for you to see it. It's very odd. I have no words to describe it other than odd, and it gave me a bloody headache the first time watching through that. It's one of those things where you watch, you will question if whether or not you're like on drugs or something. It's that strange.
A pink rubber.
I can grab the playlist and I'll drop in the thing.
I'm gonna go get a coffee.
Coffee. Okay.
Right, there we go. I'll put this in the VTuber chat for your viewing later. There you go.
Favorite fish. Mackerel's pretty good actually. Where it's I love mackerel. ENA is great. You should ENA Zan. It is free.
Yeah, that's Aina.
Oh, Aina.
You write in full caps.
And this is a game?
No, it's originally was just a random web series, but now there is a game that came out a couple of weeks ago now, actually.
I've just slightly skimmed through what Soap just sent me and I'm already questioning what the hell.
Yeah, there's no way other to explain it other than seeing it for yourself.
Maybe I will. Yeah, I was just looking at that. Looks weird. And yeah,
It's
Maritai, mackerel. It's one of my favorite fish. It's good.
As far as I know, Aina herself, they look like they're wearing a dress, but they're like two personalities in one, with the blue and yellow halves.
Oh, okay.
Where the yellow one with what they are is not really remember. The yellow half is like usually very chipper, or talks relatively normally, but it's like really chipper.
Mm.
While the blue one is emotional and outbursts, from angry to extreme depression, and everything in between.
Fun.
Often swears too.
It's nothing. Swears. If there's space, there's a purity seal. It just cover your guy in purity seal, like absolutely everywhere.
So pure.
Yeah, there's an STL floating around because there's like an STL of like purity seals, and there's in this set of files. There's an STL of a space marine just absolutely covered in purity seals, as if it's a ghillie suit. But it's just a ghillie suit of purity seals. It's funny. Good.
Red is a meanie face. Yeah, the red is new, and that's in the game.
If it's the law, the game is the experience. Right. Well, it's something to look at. At the very least.
If me and Negaman went through, friends went through it like about a week or so ago now, and we were just in there like, the hell is going on? For pretty much all of it.
And all the base bits for the this if I get mixed up. Take over.
I was sort of saying the idea of a space marine completely covered in pure seals like a club. Just remind of Saint 14 with all his little purple ribbons.
Yeah, I do like them.
No, it just made myself sad, like all the creative stuff in Destiny, like they did for the Season of the Undying. It's the whole like maze.
Oh, when you went through like the
corridors of time.
Yeah, I loved that. And then you eventually get to his grave.
No, your grave.
Oh yeah, it's our grave with Saint 14's sword
Giving eulogy
on top of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's actually the sword that we pulled out to. It's the Ergo Sum sword that we got at the end of Final Shape.
Oh.
Concerning.
It would be concerning if I cared about Destiny.
I know.
I want to care, I really do. I just can't.
I've been still sort of keeping up with thanks to Bice videos. But I just have no urge to play it.
Yeah, I wish I did. Because honestly, I love Destiny. It's a fantastic setting, but my god, did they fuck it up.
Because which is a shame, because the most recent season thing stuff has actually been pretty damn good, even with the voice acting strike stuff going on.
I've only heard bits about the voice acting strikes.
Yeah, I guess kind of sucks because Ziva or Raph's voice is sometimes there, Sloane's voice is sometimes there. So Eris is still fine, Drifter is still fine, and goddamned Oryx is fine. Who was probably like the best voice, was like, I don't know how to explain it, but they somehow managed. I don't know who they casted for Oryx in this new like memory echoey thingy they have been talking through. Because lol Paracors is nonsense, but he's remarkably chill about the fact you killed him.
Is
He's
it not
like,
the original
yes,
VA? Then?
Yes, the slaying of the knife of my slaying. I hate trying to draw hands on hips.
Unless paracausal nonsense is like eternalism in Warframe.
Uh-huh.
There's infinite reality. Well, we know there's infinite realities, actually.
Yep. And reality can be made into a circle thanks to Duviri nonsense.
Oh no, in Destiny.
That's it, yeah.
Because we had... what was it that the Vex did that one season with that time wheel thing?
Yeah, Season of the Undying.
Yeah, there was that one, and then...
No, Season of Dawn, now I'm getting my things mixed up. Season of the Dying was the first time I started doing seasons.
Yeah, and then... Oh, what was the other one? What's she called? The Stranger. She's from a different timeline.
Yes.
Where you turn to dankness.
A lot of times, apparently. Or just died.
Yeah, apparently our timeline is the only timeline where we're not the bad guy. Which is funny.
Ah. The one pivotal person who constantly conquers gods and turns them into guns and turn evil? Good. Like Final Fantasy almost, like how much everyone in that setting relies on the Warrior of Light to solve all the problems. Which I don't blame them, we constantly keep putting up ridiculous stuff in that game. Ah, you casually killed God, thanks. Can you do it again, please?
You do it again. Just with a bit more panache.
I mean, that's what the extremes fights are.
Oh god.
Literally, director Yoshi P, he has like, I guess, an incarnation of himself in the game known as the Wandering Minstrel, and you speak to him often. It's like, you will tell me about your fights, cool, and you make a song about like, I'm gonna add some flares and touches to it, and then you go through just recounting of how he would do it.
Wow.
It's basically a harder version of the fight.
Interesting. Context for dynamic entry frog. Foreign languages with incorrect subtitles. That's why I think there was some backlash to our taking the backseat in this expansion.
Yeah, there's like a lot of them have a problem. They kept promising Dawn Trail's meant to be like the Warrior of Life finally getting a break. That doesn't happen. One of your companions has far more of a holiday than you do. And he's just kind of there by coincidence rather than geeking with you. He's like, I wanted to go west, so let's try over here. And then has his own jolly time until things go wrong.
That's actually my main complaint with Monster Hunter Story, because our player character takes a backseat to Nata.
As I mentioned, a lot of people kind of really like the pacing of World more, because you're the focus. The handler's there, she's more your mouthpiece more than anything, but you're kind of always the focus.
Yeah.
And obviously, Monster Hunter 4 story, you are the focus, just you and your caravan team is going after Gormagana, chasing her down.
That just gave me a really cool idea from us.
Huh?
You travel the Monster Hunter world as a hunting caravan. Whether it's by a airship or sand ship or whatever, and you slowly get to upgrade it as you travel the world, and you can like decorate it with monster parts and things like that, and hire people and stuff. That'd be nice.
That's sort of what Monster Hunter 4 was, because you start off on a normal boat, upgrade to a sand ship, upgrade to a normal sailing boat, then upgrade to an airship.
Oh, okay.
And then again, you're able to go bouncing between the different settlements. You don't go like between like whole like hiring crew and all that. You have your set members of the crew. You have the caravaneer, which is who's in charge. He has a bird and he has the coat that Gemma wears. The man, who is your smith.
The man.
Yep, that was just his name. He was just called the man. You pick up Little Miss Forge, who is Gemma.
Yeah.
She joins the team. You have the Wycoon, I think his title is, who does like an exchange service. Who Monster Hunter 4 is going to where they had this only game that has this where you could exchange monster parts for different monster parts for monsters that weren't in the game.
What?
Like for example, exchanging Rathalos parts for the parts to say, I don't know, Lagiacrus, but he's not in the game. But you can still get the armor and weapons.
How the heck does that work?
You exchange the parts for its equivalents. You exchange the scales for scales, claws for claws, the gem for the gem. But it's a way of having like sets and gear in without having to include the monster because of whatever reason.
Right.
And you also had your chef, and it was also Afilankas, boo. And you had your guild representative who gave you your quests. Who called you Doodle.
You were called
You honestly
Doodle?
looks very much like Alma. She called you. She nicknamed everyone, and she called you Doodle. And that's why everyone really likes her. Everyone compares her a lot to Alma because she looks remarkably like her. And also, hello, Nami.
Hello. I also got seen power showing. There was the WOL power. Oh, what's that?
Some special powers showing. Oh, Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
That's just sort of your title as the. Yeah, I'm remembering the original FF14. Everyone's a Warrior of Light, but then shenanigans that occurs around Reborn, people kind of forgot about all the Warriors of Light. So now you pop up, now you're doing the same things they're doing, so they could dub you as a new Warrior of Light. Even though, depending how things go, you might be the same person from back then because you got warped into the future, because woo!
Oh no, the future. Sorry, I'm used. A hand. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, the closest thing we got to like power is the unique MacGuffin that allows us to fight gods or of Final Fantasy XIV, which we don't really use much other than getting exposition from the past and being able to fight the things to begin with. Because they have a habit of like quite literally blast you in their magic and you become a mindless slave.
Oh no.
And you have the MacGuffin magic that lets you stop that from happening to you, so you can fight them.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dynamis. And we also got a fancy magic crystal thing, which we get in the later point, which just nicely explains how we're able to summon friends in for our fights.
Yes.
It's a nice exhibition power, it's true.
How you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
Yes, I'm doing good. I'm working on Avatar 2.0. And yes, I'm a Ken doll apparently, for the sake of not going, for the convenience and not being weird. See the things I can't take. Ah, Turon, Turon.
Awesome. Yeah, I wish we could. I wish Stream Together let us do the partner feature where you could do multi-stream, where you could see everybody's perspective on one browser source.
Or at least a source we can put into OBS we show the other screen.
We can do that with.
Oh.
We can do that. We've just not done it because, at least for me, I've not figured out a good way to kind of show what I'm doing, but what other people are doing, without it being too small. Because, like, if you're drawing, it's not too much of a problem because I think you can vary the size of that person's screen on your overlay. But, like, when I'm doing minis and I don't have it super zoomed in, I kind of need detail space so people can at least roughly see what I'm doing.
Yeah, it is maybe. I'm more for redraw and, like, helping set myself up for when I want to do maybe different outfits, or kind of like your one, as well as with the like different expressions or outfits.
Yeah, because I can.
Or the ability to look to the side and not.
Yes, I can move my head. I can move my head. I move my head. I've got the controller. I've got my jacket. Then I also have the Space Marine armor, which completely hides D on my screen. Sorry, D.
Ah. I'm the devil on your shoulder.
You're just half a face, an eyeball, and when you speak, you're a little finger flame.
My little soul.
The soul flame. That one. Yeah, it's fun just being able to like jump between outfits at the push of a button. Oh yeah, I was saying it to D. It was either before stream or the other day. I want to get the Elgato foot pedals so I can do the face, the head moves with my feet. So I have to manually press a button to turn my head. And I feel like if I can just press a button with my foot to go back and forth, that'd be easier. So what I do, use a split screen. I pop both seats, mine and the people. Designed frame in the I stream for people. Split for. Oh, okay. And the small version, mini scene of the stream. Big screen is okay. I should try that.
Yeah, like looking the ways of doing it.
Yeah, because like the overlay I'm using for this, I've set up specifically just for me doing hand cam stuff. So obviously miniatures in this case, but it could be like opening cards or doing other crafts and things. But I've not got like a dedicated scene where it's like I can put everybody's perspective, which would be good. The thing I've learned is always set up extra scenes for things that you want to do, because otherwise you might explode a scene you don't want to mess up. I've learned that the hard way.
Yeah. Well, I ended up redoing my entire overlay this every time.
Yes.
So make it so it got like more retail space for the thing I'm showing.
Yeah. Woe curse of teeny tiny Skaven hands upon ye. Oh no, not teeny tiny Skaven hands.
Hands.
It's not exactly a Skaven. It is a raccoon.
But give it warp crystal.
There's a teeny tiny raccoon on this model. Little. Because I'm silly like that. The foul stink. For example, for you both, you share in Discord. Yes. Oh, I see what you mean. Try that. Oh yeah, so I could put it like across. Put it like on. How are you doing, Curse? Welcome, welcome. I'm just jazzing up these Death Watch with some extra purity seals and some urban rubble bits. And if the weather's decent over the weekend, they will be prime. Optimus primed. That's a giant raccoon. If we took actual Space Marine size, the Dawn Critter would barely be Power Fist size. True. I mean,
Yeah.
It's got to be a big raccoon.
Dire raccoon.
Music just abruptly stopped. It's gonna go. Are you still watching? Yes, I am. There we go. Towards bottom left. Both stream team. Oh right,
So
yeah,
use
and use the
Discord
little
streaming.
Discord thing. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Is it just? I think I've got 32 gigs, so I should be fine.
I'm at 64, so I got plenty.
Because, where is it? On this. Yeah, because with the way I was thinking about doing it was through Stream Together, you can turn on your webcam for the Stream Together, and then you can copy the individual browser sources. So you could always do it that way. But, I've not messed with it too much. I tried copying a Grim Darkness challenge rule from one of the winners. But the Grim Darkness challenge? What's that, Curse?
It's one of the it's one of the difficulties in Rogue Trader. It's basically Rogue Trader Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
Which is every choice you make stays. You can only you can save, but you only get like one save per game.
Oh, so
Because,
there's no like quick save or extra saves or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the honor mode in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like and the particular rules about it is like if you are like pretty far in the game and you die, you can continue playing the game, but basically your challenge is over.
Oh, okay.
So you basically need to play Rogue Trader campaign on a hard difficulty from start to finish on one basically on one save, no loading at all your decisions stay. So if you end up,
Good idea at some point.
it's maybe but it's like, yeah, if you it's like say if you quick save just before a fight and it turns out that fight is unwinnable, that's it, you're balked.
Yeah, it's like as with the Iron Man mode, with the honor mode in Baldur's Gate 3, you can't take your backsies.
I like to take backseat.
You saves gun plentifully in Doom, yes.
You do that too, but that could be more performance for your PC. Oh yeah, because then it's running through a browser. It's more easier directly from Discord, since you both already in a call. Yeah, that's true. Honor mode. Shuffle only. No weapon. What do you mean
Of only.
shovel only?
Shove.
Oh,
Shove.
shove.
As in, like, push.
Sorry, I thought it was meaning shovel, not shove.
Shovel Knights. I just realized that mini PNG being a bit bad down and blinks. Yeah, he blinks. Little skull in my head blinks.
Which is really cool.
I had far too much fun putting together the little mini avatars.
They're good.
Just fun little details, like Sarah and his knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna shank a bitch.
Don't shank me.
Like, proper London style, bruv.
Oh, God. Then I just have a pointy finger, because I point. I'm Pointy Marine.
Oh no, he's pointing at me. He's judging me.
I'm judging you.
He's
poking him in the chin repeatedly.
he's like it's him, officer. He's the one with the knife.
Thingy the vid I was trying to copy. Okay, that sounds good.
That arm's too long.
The grim darkness comes, the chorus expands. Raven 619 Grim Dark Challenge. Okay. I'll have a look at that after the stream. So I am interested in... I want to build... I need to look at builds, I think, for Rogue Trader, because I would actually at least like to enjoy the game without going, oh my god, I'm dead. I feel like that's going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
I just wish Rogue Trader actually was like the Rogue was actually like the Rogue Trader actual tabletop game instead of like, well, what's with all these numbers?
Numbers
You may
and
now add half your agility to this nonsense.
It's like you add your agility divided by 10 times by 55 if you are wet in this and facing south. It's like, just have proper normal stuff, please. This isn't Pathfinder.
You must now balance 5 spoons upon your head.
I noticed. Set with carrot. Yeah, so as a...
Yeah, I'm going to change that to a cheese or something. Now he's a mouse.
Easy, just make Abelard into a melee monster. Look, Rupert, Abelard is a melee monster from the get-go. You can only make him even more of a monster as you progress. Let's be fair.
Abelard!
Yeah,
Destroy their existence.
Yeah, but yeah, the current meta. See, this is the thing I think this is the thing that sort of like really put me off. But when I first started playing Rogue Trader, it's like It's like at the start it seemed fine, but but after a while it quickly got to the point. After playing through it and getting to football, it quickly became you must meta the shit out of your party, otherwise you're going to die horrifically. And it's like I didn't want that.
Yeah.
I do not play a story RPG to meta the shit out of the game.
There should be plenty.
I mean, yeah, Cassia is powerful as hell. Even back in the TTRPG, a Navigator is powerful as hell. Just stare at people and they die.
Yeah.
I'd love to try playing as one. I've only ever played the Rogue Trader.
It's like I know I keep saying this, but Rogue Trader is another game that I need to run again at some point.
Yeah.
I imagine you just able to play any of the 40k RPGs in all their
Yeah,
junk.
I know I'm working on a Death Watch game at the moment, but yeah.
Right now, my Dark Heresy itch has been scratched thanks to Marauders.
It's good. secret meta seemed to be buffing companions, so being an off. Feed Abalog blood sacrifices. Abalog gets all the blood sacrifices.
All the sacks of rice.
Officer is nuts, also the Navigate lady. Yeah, because her lidless... Well, when she opens her third eye, that's like, nuke this cone. Which is honestly a really nice get out of a sticky situation free card.
Yeah.
Yeah, powers are simply... I've not looked at them too. It can be DC the meta power. Allows you to get the skills stuff. I think Officer and... What is it? Officer and Operative are the two buffers, I think.
Yeah.
Because whatever Irida is, she's a psyker, but like her psychic powers can buff you.
Yeah, she's an operative.
Yeah, she's an operative. So Officer and Operative can buff you in two different ways.
And then it's just walking blenders like the Blade Dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we switched Savara to, because Saru looked at it and went, "Oh, that's cool, I want that."
It's very on brand for a Dark Elder.
Yeah. See, my original thought was going for operative because Sabara is supposed to be more like a information broker rather than like a, oh, I'm going to murder everything within a 5-mile radius, Dark Elder. But I was after looking at that, I was like, actually, that looks kind of fun.
Dance and jump and turn everyone to confetti.
And dance and jump and dance and jump and jump and dance and dance and jump.
Stab. And step, many step.
Maximum stab.
Maximum armor.
Meta is I give turn to a friend that gives a turn to me that gives a turn. They nerfed that a bit. Now
To you, to me.
a lot of the navigator powers are I buff I and I debuff. Oh, okay. And also one of the reasons for navigator being attack is which it's the warp, so it makes sense.
Yeah. You just mention the raw power of the warp from your eyes.
Yeah. Well, if I do another Rogue Trader campaign, you can play as navigators, and have a third eye and stare at people and go like, ah!
Howdy, how do is Doom? Finished No Rest for the Living and started Sigil. And halfway through that.
Maybe get away with a longer one.
You call it a mine.
That's it, yeah, no Rest for the Living is not very long. It's only one episode's worth of levels, so only the 12 levels. Oh, 9, rather, sorry.
What's the next Doom game after that one?
Sigil 2 and then Legacy of Rust.
There's been a lot of old school Doom games before actual Doom 2016. I just thought it was like Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 3, and then Doom 2016.
Doom 1, Doom 2, TNT Evolution, Plutonia, both those together become Final Doom.
There was a
And
Doom
then-
64.
Yeah, 64, and then the 2016 one. In between then, we've had like official/unofficial little expansion since.
Oh, okay.
Which like being like Sigil being like the first Sigil came out like 6 years ago now, and the one 2 was like 3 years, and Legacy of Rust came out like 2 years ago. Oh yeah, and the master levels, but that's like an little mini expansion. I say mini, that's still another 30 levels of pain.
I'll be honest, I still think Doom 2016 is my favorite Doom.
I've got it. I need to play it.
Also, yeah, it's if you like fast-paced shooters, then you'll like it.
Not really.
Then you probably won't like it. But honest,
I'm not. If people know anything about me, I'm not a fast-paced kind of guy. I'm more of a, well, to borrow the term from genre that's pretty much dead at this point, I'm very much a turtle player.
yeah, I know what you mean.
And there's me who's happily throwing myself into Souls likes and Hollow Knight like clones. Because why not?
The Ultra Kill, I know. Zan would hate Ultra Kill. I need to
You're
play
not ready for Ultra Kill, you have a goddamn aneurysm.
Yeah, I would like to play Ultra Kill, but I'm like, there's no way I'm keeping up with this.
Look, D, your guy has the biggest purity.
It's
Yeah.
it's the list of formal complaints he got because he's got a real rifle. He just wears it as a badge of honor of every tech piece that goes like, this is tech heresy.
But it's effective.
It's just like, I really want to stick on a long purity seal. Let's go. Yeah, because the rail rifle itself, you can't see it too well because of the color of the resin, but you've got a purity seal here, then got another purity seal here, which is actually wrapped completely around, actually wrapped around the gun barrel. Got, but there's already 3 on this gun, so it doesn't need any more stuff for the gun.
Needed to be extra pure to ensure the mechanicus didn't blow it up.
Yeah. And play out. I'm
Daikatana, no, screw guy. Daikatana.
I think I've played Duke Nukem.
Have you played Duke Nukem 3D? I've actually never played a Duke Nukem game.
I played the Duke Nukem game where you give $1 to the strippers and they flash their pixel boobs at you.
I think I've been through every single one.
That's literally the first Duke Nukem, or just every Duke Nukem.
And then I've got a Duke Nukem game where it's like it came in a big box and I think it's like a Christmas version of Duke Nukem, and it's got like evil killer snowmen.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I'm not familiar about that one. The only one I know is the 3D, a little crappy PS1 game, and Forever.
Oh, is that what it's called, Rupert? The one with the snowmen?
Redneck Rampage. What?
I think there's a game called Redneck Rampage. That's basically
just Ion Fury. Let's have a look.
Me some and as the fast ones require me to find the groove to get in a occasionally exploit. Yeah, it's like I really have to be in the groove to do anything super fast. It's like the fastest I can get is Halo multiplayer.
Yeah, you definitely wouldn't like Ultra Kill then.
Like if it's faster than playing as a Spartan in Halo multiplayer, I'm probably not going to have a good time.
Hang on, let me get you like average Ultra Kill gameplay.
Just get a Maxwell's video. That'll sum it up nicely.
Dark Souls.
It's hard. I would, but it's hard to follow Maxwell's videos at the best of times.
Maybe I feel that's probably one of his more sensible ones before he went.
Yeah, but it's
drug trip editing.
Yeah, but it was like still hard to follow sometimes because it just keeps cutting and such.
Yeah, Elden Ring I've enjoyed because it feels like more my kind of paced game. Plus, it's all the things that I like about Souls games put into one without all of the annoyances. So it's really a kind of game, that one.
Here goes, Anne. Here's as average as you can get. It's from GameSpot.
At a point, I would not mind doing seamless co-op again in Elden Ring. That was fun.
Yeah, Rupert mentioned it the other week. This game looks insane.
Yeah. You can punch bullets.
This reminds me of a game when Bandu was still around. He was playing a game where it was kind of like that style, but you were like a priest and you were going against angels and killing them and stuff. But it was all like super fast paced like this with guns.
Right.
Don't remember what it was called though.
I want to definitely see if Bolt Gun. Bolt Gun is on the list.
I played and finished Bolt Gun. I didn't enjoy it. Shocker. I didn't enjoy a Warhammer game.
That's fun. But yeah, that's Ultra Kill.
Yeah, that's a bit too fast for me. You should play Fire Warrior. I think everybody watching would have an aneurysm if I played Fire Warrior Rupert. I'd be happy to play it because I was so hyped to play it when it first came out.
What?
I played Fire Warrior not too long ago. It was alright.
You know why I remember Fire Warrior and Dawn of War so fondly? It's because I used to watch Star Trek Voyager on Sky 1, and the adverts, the mid-break adverts for the TV show was either Fire Warrior or Dawn of War when it came out.
Yeah.
And that's why I remember those two games so fondly. I'll enjoy it, Rupert. Other people won't. I don't think Fire Warrior is on GOG.
It is. That's how I played it because it is literally unplayable anywhere else. Yeah, because again, it's like I actually have like the actual PC CD version and it doesn't work because it just doesn't work. So GOG actually has the proper patched version, so it actually does work.
Offer ends on the 25th. It's actually 79 pence right now. I should get it.
Yeah, why not? If anything else, you get people to come in and go like, "Oh my god, it's Fire Warrior."
Yeah, I need to start looking at things on GOG more than Steam these days.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Which is why I'm surprised with Metro 2033 Redux Division just being free.
Oh yeah, what I found most interesting about that is it went out for free both on GOG and Steam at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it on. I specifically got on GOG instead.
I grabbed it. I grabbed it on both. So just say why not?
See, I got it on just GOG to try and like, I guess basically like persuade myself to like, hey, try switching to switch to GOG when possible.
Yeah.
Because it's like, while I like Steam is a fantastic service. I don't like the idea that the Steam account has a time limit.
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't like.
iOS and so on GOG. Rupert, Zan literally said that like a minute ago.
Yeah, but that means Rupert has to listen to me. Rupert doesn't like listening. See?
It's even cringe.
Yeah, it's on sale till the 25th, so...
Now I'm faced with an interesting conundrum I can potentially do with my avatar. Do I make the bandana a permanent fixture or go
Have it
for the hell?
removable.
Ah, fair.
You'll thank yourself later, even if it's a pain in the arse now.
You know what you should do is I'm
What?
not sure if you can get this to work, but you should make it removable, and then make it a points redeem to be able to take off and put on the
Oh, that'd be a
bandana.
good idea.
That will be funny.
So people can go like bandana on, bandana off, and it's like no.
It's like
Me hat.
it's like Michi Mochi's chat. They have a redeem to make her bold.
What's that?
And like when she's trying to have a proper talk and they make her bold, she's like, "No, fucking give me my hair back, chat." And she
Yeah.
toggles it off. Plot twist.
Bold.
He is bold.
I mean, that can also be an option. I can make myself bold.
Removable hair.
That's why he wears a bandana, because he actually has Friar Tuck hair, where he's bald on the top and it's just beautiful hair at the sides.
It's like no, my secret.
No, my weakness has been revealed.
Using a solid one's not working. I need to switch to.
Fake? Of course they were.
What?
No, no, in the chat.
Yeah.
These are the coolest little thing that I got off of Amazon. It's just a 250ml container that I can fill with water, and it's got like a squirty straw on the end, so I can just squirt water into stuff when I need it. You wouldn't think it was... You don't know you need it until you've got it. That's all I'll say.
Sounds like that's an effort. I wasn't too fussed about it. I was like, oh, I know this thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, who has messaged me?
Big Mama Pickle.
Did you say Big Mama Pickle?
That's what the fishing thing. Big Mama Pickle.
Oh. Dan needs a redeem, take the ears off, and there's a small animation where he takes the headband off. I don't have a headband. I just have... Oh, right. I see what you mean now. That took me a second. was like, what do you mean? Headband. And it was like, oh, right, that's... If I knew somebody who was, like, good at animating, then I would get a lot more stuff animated, but...
Yeah.
Less.
Animation is hard, and Saru isn't very comfortable trying to animate things himself, so it's fair.
It's not the fact. It's not the fact that I'm not comfortable. Is I have absolutely no fucking idea how to do it.
Yeah, but
Learning
it's
with a
called
stream.
learning, expanding your set of skills.
I do not have time to learn
You
a
do.
completely new skill.
You do.
The only way
Really
being an
cool.
anime's been doing it frame by frame. It takes forever.
See, look, Rupert's calling for animated booba
No.
and gravity. A redeem to make D become Hellboy and break the horns.
Ow. I got a regal one of those.
What all I see now is D with broken horns, but he's just got that. He's just got that anime sad face, you know, with the ears and such. It's like, oh my horn, my
Oh, the ears
horns.
drooping.
Yeah, the ears drooping, sad face. There's just that my horns.
Yeah, when I do the different expressions, I do plan to have the ears like be up or down depending what's going on.
Yeah,
But they do wiggle.
I
Or
wanted.
they're meant to wiggle.
I still want to get a lot more done because it was a bit of a rush out the door for the 2.0. So I didn't get. We didn't get everything. We have plans.
Yeah. And I know I've got at least one file in here of practice towards an animation thing, but I don't have any confidence in myself to do anything animated.
But what if I have confidence in you that you can?
This isn't a Garan. This isn't a is it Garan Logan? Wherever that anime is called. It's not. This isn't a scenario where I believe in you who believes in me. It's literally I can't do it. It's like don't worry. I believe in me who believes in you. But I'm trying to deactivate a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, no, it's completely fair.
The power of friendship can only go so far.
Gasp.
During Lagan, thank you. Yeah, I know it's Gura something. I never watched it myself.
That the Ro fight the power one?
Yeah,
Row, fight the power.
I liked that. I didn't watch it a lot.
the one
It's-
with the girl with the sniper girl with a bikini that I solely think that I did believe is played a huge part in Red Hood's design.
Most likely.
So another mighty Tengen and Kuren Lagan, yes.
Yes. I watched it up till they reclaimed their planet, and then I didn't realize there was season after.
The second half.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was a whole second half to the show.
Show two settings, the same.
The only thing I remember from it is that the music is banging.
Yeah, the music is top.
It's also like early Studio Trigger insanity.
Yeah. That's mainly the other thing I remember it for. It's like, when I saw Edrun, it's just like, oh, this style looks familiar. Oh, that's why it looks familiar. Or this art style looks familiar. Oh, that's why it looks familiar.
Row. Row your boat.
Gently down the stream.
That would have been a completely different anime. If instead of like giant mechs with sunglasses, it was just boats.
Not a lot in the mini gorilla galaxy. Oh boy.
Anime with sentient talking boats.
Isn't that just As Your Lane? No, now I think about
I was about to say.
That's just As Your Lane.
No, there was a TV show that did it before, As Your Lane.
I know. It's...
I don't know if I was showing about talking boat was the tugboats.
It was called Tugs. It was
Yes,
on the
Tugs.
BBC.
Yes.
I never watched it.
It's like in the same vein as Thomas the Tank
Yeah.
Engine.
Yeah,
with
I was
boats.
gonna say
It's
literally
Thomas
just
the Tank Engine with
but with
tugboats.
Yeah.
But it had like the most, I don't know, cheesiest intro music ever.
I don't remember it, honestly.
I'm gonna go find it because I remember actually watching that kind of semi recently. Hang on. What?
Dick, why have you stopped?
If you really, really wanted, you can watch the entirety of the 3 hours and 23 minutes of the Tug series on YouTube.
Can you?
Yep. I will split the voice chat for your viewing. There you go. And for anyone else in the Discord, there you go.
Oh my god, it is literally just Thomas the Tank Engine, but with tugboats.
Yeah. I think
Jesus
it's made by
Christ,
the
how
same
did I-
people.
I mean,
think so.
that would not surprise me. I know that there was a plain version.
That I do not remember.
Yeah, that I don't know of.
Yeah, I remember that there was one of planes. Don't exactly remember what it was called.
That's how I Google Thomas the Tank Engine for planes.
I recall like one was a Cessna or something like that.
JJ the jet plane?
No idea. I don't know. Again, I don't know what it's called. I just remember that there was something like that.
I just remember the faces and JJ the jet plane being honestly kind of terrifying.
That just reminded me of a completely different show with another banger intro song.
And that being
Johnny Quest.
I'm on the little past me.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Dun, dun,
It
dun.
actually went really hard, didn't it?
Yeah, the intro music goes so hard for Johnny Quest.
Yeah, it's proper like adventure story thing.
Yeah.
Let's do the different variants for the years. Let's do the droopy airs for sad first.
Don't want to play the songs on my stream because I don't have split audio set up.
Yeah.
I really need to just sort them for. There's so many like little tech things that I need to sort out that I just have put off for ages because I really don't want to deal with it because it's tech stuff.
Yeah.
But I know I need to.
What's it? I say to the other kid, well, Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Oh, I vaguely remember that show. I just remember
Space
it being
Ghost
very
was
strange.
good.
I do not know that one.
Space Ghost was on, I think, either after 9 or 10 o'clock on Cartoon Network.
It was like real like late night Cartoon Network. I remember that.
Because it was more of a adult cartoon show.
Oh.
Yeah, not in any weird ways or anything. It's just the stuff they talked about was like, all right, think of Space Ghost Coast to Coast as basically a talk show, but with Space Ghost.
And random cartoon guests from Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember one thing, I think it's actually on YouTube, where this, I don't know if there's some girl like calling the show and Johnny Bravo for something hosting, and he gives us like this rather wholesome advice moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was odd, but great. That's why like, that's one thing I really remember.
But yeah, I think they did actually do like call-ins with real people.
Yeah. Not perk up, not angry.
I think I heard my credit card weep. I just bought Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, the final update's just come out. It's a good investment because it is a good game, even though I've literally only got to the end of Act 2 and
I still not
restarted
finished
like
Act
Act 1 500,000 times with various people.
Uh-huh.
We need to finish a triple play. Well, we need a triple playthrough at some point.
We need a
Because-
playthrough where all of us sit down and just play it all day and we do not do anything else.
Again, it's like us three had, you know, we started a playthrough, didn't we?
Maybe?
No, we did. I
No,
remember
we
making
did.
an orc.
He made Nork, I made Mirai.
Honestly, I don't remember.
We got up to killing the goblins.
That's the base paste put on S as a model. Yeah, Johnny Bravo's great. Yeah, to Space Ghost was normal, like, for a show. But yeah, it was weird, but honestly, Baldur's Gate 3 P. I've heard the Act 3 wasn't fantastic, but still want to get it played and finished, you know?
Yeah.
mistake of not naming my layers.
What?
I've made the mistake of not renaming my layers.
Oh.
Yeah, I always name my layers.
Wap wap.
Wait, wait, wait.
Even if it's something as mundane as like 1, 2, etc.
That'll do a pig.
That'll do, Jimmy boy. Showing the cursor, do not name layers. Lazy tip, group the layers according to sprites and keep avoiding naming them. Layer 1 copy, layer 1 copy, layer 1 copy.
It's usually also bad when I'm currying because then they're usually far more distinctive. When they're all sketchy, scribbly lines, it's a bit more difficult.
Just name your layers after curries. You'll understand what you meant later on, probably.
Well, I
No. I just want to see you name all your layers after curry. So this is the Vindaloo layer, this is the Tikka Masala layer, this is the Korma layer. And this one's the Rogan Josh layer. I want curry. God damn it.
I also
Yeah,
want
curry.
curry, and I've got some stuff in the fridge. I might use the magic box machine and make some curry later.
Sabotage myself.
Let's have to stop it.
Just play it. No, I'm like the music I put on. I'm just like, wait, didn't it just play this song? Not repeating, is it?
There's a lot of the songs I have noticed that have very similar sounding like bits.
Yeah. But no, please
So I'm
don't.
trying something else different today.
Don't look.
I found one that has this. It's called. It's from Wipeout Audio,
All right.
and it's just called Dystopian Synthwave.
dystopian sim.
It's been pretty good so far. I've had it on just loop because it's like an hour and 60-minute long thing.
Oh, that's not too. Yeah, usually when I'm streaming, I'll get through the same album 3 or 4 times, but it's fine because it's varied enough that don't really.
Right, save. Right, I should actually sort out the list, otherwise I'm going to get confused.
I don't know, you could do with making a couple more layers just in case.
Now. Right, keep the base.
I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna do this layer of texture paste thin enough that doesn't look like deep snow. I'm gonna be painting over it anyway. Barracuda.
Barracuda.
Raccoon? What do you mean raccoon? Where? Raccoon.
That layer in there. Can sort of demo the face turning.
Hey, that's looking good.
Do you want this? Nah.
Look at me, now back at you. Look at me again. I'm in a fish.
Wait, what?
What?
What do you mean you're in a fish?
Like Moby Dick.
Well, fair enough.
You're in a giant fish. Like in Gears of War when you get eaten by that giant worm. Yeah, you shoot. It's too hot.
Doesn't it have 3?
Was it 3?
I think sure it's 3 hearts.
It's been so long.
No, I'm pretty sure I think there was a joke of a triple chainsaw bypass or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and we saw Carmen die. He was eaten by the worm.
By parasites.
Yeah.
Poor Carmine.
I know. Then we ended up with the boring Giga Chad one in Gears of War 5.
I liked Clay.
I mean, he's good as a character, but when you realise the history of the Carmines, you're like, yeah, this just feels like a cop-out. Beep beep.
Meep meep. Save progress, that's the layers mostly sorted. Jim just gets kind of raising all the expressions, I just probably might have to keep it limited to facing one way while doing like extra work.
Hmm. Or it would probably be the best one to ask about how he did it for me.
Sorry, what?
About the...
Yeah, but what about?
Oh, like, doing different expressions and the head move.
Right.
Learn words in Tagalong, they vanish.
What words have you learned?
Very good words, very useful words, such as...
I'm going to assume they are unkind words.
Don't even know what that.
That's smelly or that smells bad, I believe.
Yeah, well, so other words attached. I see.
Like,
Such as.
for example.
Person here is don't ask weird Filipino streamers to teach you languages.
Fair, fair. Yes, Rupa was apparently learning Spanish words. Allegedly.
And Tagalog. I forgot the closest tab.
I knew it wouldn't be words to be said in pleasant company, Ruth. Okay. I will not say that on stream, don't worry.
Okay. Rupa sent me a message saying something. Said
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, do not repeat it.
There's
Spanish is one of the schools I actually want. Sorry, Spanish is one of the languages I wanted to learn in school, but they didn't teach
Oh
it.
god, that's what I need.
What? Oh, right, yeah. But they never taught it in school, so I was forced to either pick between French and German. I ended up picking German and never really learning it because I didn't want to. I just had to pick a class. And then the annoying part was the year after I left school was the year they actually started teaching Spanish in that school, and it so made me mad.
You got it. See, you got a choice. I didn't get a choice.
Oh, you just had to go where they told you?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally for me at least. It's like French was considered easy, German was considered a medium, and Spanish was considered a hard. And I was put in German, even though I was like, I want to learn French. I was like, no, you're learning German.
Yeah, I just remember being forced to learn French for like 2 years of school, and then for in the third we suddenly switched to Spanish.
I'd be okay with learning. I would be okay with learning French. I don't remember any. The only thing of German I remember is my Hosen ist gestorben, which is literally my trousers are dead. That's literally all I remember from German.
Why are your trousers dead?
I don't know. It just sounded funny, so that's all I remember because it was funny. Yeah, no, it's. I would have preferred to learn French. Was never given that option.
I would have preferred Spanish because growing up, we actually went to a lot of Spanish-speaking countries for holidays, so I think that's why I had more of a motivation to learn that language and why I wanted to, but never got the chance. In school, at least. And at this point, I can barely speak English, let alone learn a new language, so...
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have the brain noodles to learn a new language.
Oh, good. Frost is happy.
Hmm?
On the other tab I've had open, which I was working on before doing the stream, I was working on Commissioner for Frost.
Okay.
Well, his character from Marauders.
Oh my god. Oh, that's that one that you're on the screen at the minute.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, of course, there's a person with a flamethrower.
Yeah,
he's-
I've heard the stories about people being angry at Frost because he wants to carry the flamethrower around all the time.
into a
and they're like,
shanty town.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also the massive German lady too. The soda brings a flammable up.
I just got to learn English in the most basic way. I proper learned to be more fluid when the COVID era started, which is fair.
I remember being used to be able to say French or football team and shit.
We could choose between French and Spanish, but see, from what I understand, being bilingual in America is a huge advantage, especially if the second language is Spanish. If you could speak Spanish and English in America, apparently you can get jobs a lot more easier. It's what I've heard in visiting there. Of course. Yeah, I'm assuming there's different dialects within Spanish. Because it'll be like, I suppose it's kind of like English, UK English, because there is the normal way to speak, and then there is how everybody actually speaks. Especially when you can travel, like, say, 10 to 15 miles and people speak with a completely different set of slang, for example.
Travel a couple of miles and the dialect completely changes.
Yeah.
Ah, there's a Frost.
There is a Frost. Hi, Frost. I said before, you get huge bosses. Yeah. He has awoken.
The beast has been awoken. Can I grab this? Tiny baby hands.
Tiny baby hands?
Yes, for a controller reference. But
Oh, right.
Resize that.
I was confused. I'm like, why are you drawing tiny baby hands on your model?
Bubble hobbles.
Yeah, the slangs change depending on the country. I mentioned a certain word in Spanish can mean fruit, in Chile, girl, in Ecuador, an insult, a genital. Oh my god. That is so varied. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, Rupa. But what does that mean? Doesn't, like, bueno mean no?
I know Buenum is good.
Oh,
Or
is it
great,
good?
I think.
Okay. Is it Bueno Dias? Is that how you pronounce it? That means good morning.
I know Buenum thanks to old Mucha Lucha. When was it Buena Girl, or whatever her name was?
Mucha Lucha, the masked wrestling cartoon?
Yeah.
That was such a trippy cartoon.
Yes, it was. But I remember being great.
You exaggerate the S more. Same. Okay.
Outside looking in Spanish looks complicated.
To be honest, out of all the languages, English is the really weird one.
I know, it's a weird chimera language. We got bits of Roman, Latin, French.
But like our sentence structures are completely different to how like everybody else does it.
I go too hard on these, I'll leave these bits so I can do the button pressings.
Are you going to slightly animate the controller or?
Yeah, so I'm gonna have like the fingers tapping away. So I'll leave this as a reference for the time being.
Now if you... What is the complicated Spanish? Is it Chileans? Chileans? Equivalent as the Australian, since we talk fast and we use tons of slang. On that, I can offer my all of F. That's TUD.
I'm not saying no.
Then I think you'll enjoy Traveler's Rest. Traveler's Rest is like
I think I've showed it to you before.
you streamed it.
Yeah. Yeah, long ago. But it's like you run an inn, or not an inn, a tavern. You run a tavern.
Yeah. So what is it? Where's my thing? So Traveler's Rest is the 2D version of Tavern Master, which is the game I actually have. So Tavern Master is basically the 3D version of Traveler's Rest. Which... Crap, what did I... So that one's Tavern Master. That's the one I've got. See, and our bots don't time us out, D, because we're the hosts.
Wahaha.
We are special jelly beans. Played this for 8 hours straight last night / this morning. I have no regrets. To be fair, when you play games like that and you get into the groove, you do kind of just lose track of time.
Me with Monster Hunter when it came out.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't wanna.
I've been playing a game off stream called Airborne Kingdom, and honestly, time just vanishes when you're playing that game. Which is great. Unless you actually need to do stuff and be productive. But hey, that's YouTube's problem. Zen game, yeah.
Alright. Now I need to actually align this naked tiefling man.
Message roasted by fire. I wonder if I can actually make it say something like that. What Sayori's VTuber should be instead of what she's got currently is she should be a fire elemental. Everything is literally just fire themed.
Just the entire stream is on fire. It's like the chat.
It's just pitch for a filter
chat
that look like
box is
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chat box is fire. The screen is fire. The VTuber is fire.
Everything is just fire. It's just a fire. It's a fire with eyes and a smiley face. Those watching my stream, remember there's a 10-point redeem, channel point redeem to fish. You want to fish? I think that's going to be one of the funnest things if I ever have a bigger audience watching me, is randomly reminding people, hey, there's a fishing game up on the screen right now, and then people just absolutely going, oh wait, really? And then spamming the shit out of it. And just smiling because it's like, I caused this. And it's just my chat literally exploding.
Fish.
sense, Chaz. The moment you remove that thing, it will be war of your community against you. Yeah, pretty much. That's why it's like people have already been suggesting, hey, you should actually just put this on your normal streams when you play video games. And I'm just thinking, that's going to be like the best and worst idea I could ever do. Because if I put the fishing game on normal streams, people are going to go crazy with it.
Only fishing. You need a fisherman. You need like a fishing hat.
Yeah, like getting an outfit that's basically fishing would be good, and then I'll play a fishing game.
A flannel vest and a little cap full of little hooks.
Actually, I have got Dredge installed. It's sort of a fishing game.
Yeah, it's a fishing game, alright?
Yeah, it is a fishing game. Get an outfit done for that. I have too many ideas for outfits. That's the thing. And then my brain is like, oh, I'll ask for that because I'd like it now. And then I have to like catch my brain and go, no, that's not how artists work, Zan. Artists have lives and motivation and things like that. You can't just be like, I need this now. I politely ask when time is available.
Yeah, I'm just right now. My speech is stopping surely. But I'm just trying to with the space I have thanks to the stream deck. I'm also just figuring out how to arrange it all because I've got like one for idle, one for left, controller forward, I voicing left. And I'm thinking like others, and I know one of them I'm gonna have to do. I've got the damn voice. I'm gonna have to put one. I put a hood of a Skeletor.
You need a Skeletor outfit, yeah.
Just completely change the color scheme from red to Skeletor, purple and blue.
Mm-hmm. And then you just like, yeah.
With just the horns poking out the hood.
Yes.
Should also set that up so when you do the points redeem, it automatically switches over to that PNGtuber.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll need to figure out how to do that.
I'd have to look into that for you because I'm actually not sure how to make a redeem trigger something like changing your avatar.
Other than like just doing it manually when it pops up.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of voice I can just do, but the avatar. It's not in the case of Skeletor, it's literally just keeping an eye on the time and keep roughly to 5 minutes.
I share your feelings, and thing is, I'm the artist and the executioner too. So it's like being my own slave sometimes. Yeah. I imagine being an artist, it's a little easier when you get those ideas, but I understand like when you've got other things you have to do first.
You know, you've got an idea, and then you like there's multiple steps to get to that point, or it doesn't quite match to what you envisioned in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, can you do it through Mix-It-Up?
That's my...
Sorry, you finished. Sorry.
I was just saying that's my common problem.
Yeah.
This was my problem. Like, I see a thing, want to try to do the thing, I'm like, it's not right.
Yeah.
Mix-It-Up is the bot I use. So I was like, oh, you can do it through that. Oh, sorry.
Shoulder sturgeon.
What?
Shoulder sturgeon.
Oh, right.
Fish.
And
One year I have a concept on. Yes. I've got some of that for like old D&D things, but I've not really shared with anyone, but because they're tied to my world and deep lore, but I can't really share them to anyone.
lore.
Except unless they're not involved. Or in one case, I got this little collection of Is it 2.0? Yes! That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna have like different poses and faces and hands. Maybe expressions. I'm not sure about the expressions. I might hold off on that until I make my naked. So I can put clothes on it so I can give them different outfits.
Yeah, it's what I got Sarah to do for this model. It's the base model is nude, so that you can just apply any outfit you want over the top of it. So literally, all Saru has to do in the future for my outfits is literally draw the outfit on top of the model. Dude, redeemed by no. The answer is no. Bad man.
New. I mean, like, the closest you're ever gonna get is probably to this man's head when he's got nothing on, so I can start putting things on top. He'd just be a Ken doll, though.
Oh yeah, it's not an. When I say a nude model, it's not an actual anatomically correct nude model. It's literally just a Ken base. Yeah.
Like, I did the exact same thing with Serp. I was working on his things.
Not like other VTubers who actually have those kind of toggles.
And anatomically correct bodies, which they artistically cover up.
Yes. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 done. I've got another 3 to do. Bits redeemed. It'd have to be bits if it was ever done.
Hang on.
A bits, finger quotes, redeem.
Oh, God.
Ba-bam boam. Hang on, I can do something. Let me just do this just to make sure I'm not going to do something stupid. Just so Twitch doesn't get annoyed if I just try something. Hang on.
Oh no, the screen has gone dark.
No, hang on. There we go. There we go. We got old Serp. Anatomically, he's still a Ken doll, just for. He gets Twitch gets upset. Because he's the correct skin tones.
Yes.
But that's how it would be more or less for all of them.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have that version of my model anyway. Sarah's the only one with it.
Yeah, man, for Serps because he wants more outfits.
You didn't ask for it.
Hmm?
You did ask for it.
Did I?
No, you didn't.
Oh, right.
That's what I'm saying. You did ask for it, so I didn't send it.
Well, because I don't see why I would need it, so that's why I never asked for it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Why would you need it?
Exactly.
Alright. No, that's going to have to be me for now, because I got apparently going to do things.
Oh no,
Things.
Things and stuff. But yeah, that's some tremendous progress on my end.
It is.
I got a line all this.
I'm not going to be going too much myself. I started doing these bases and like the third one in, I was like, I kind of want to stop, but I actually want to keep going. But I'm running out of steam at this point.
Yeah. So, everyone who's in my chat, go and jump into Zans.
Aye.
Gonna start switching off. Yeah, wait, this is fun. These Sci-Fi sessions are definitely much better when I have someone actually chat to.
Yeah, like when you're doing arts and crafts and all that stuff, it is so much better when you just have other people to shoot the shit with, essentially. So it should definitely do it more.
Alright. Tomorrow, I'm not sure I'm going to be... I think we're doing playing some more Crash Team Racing. Or, Ender Magnoli, I don't know.
Until
then. Moi.
Bye.
That bit.
Stream is ended on my end. And I shall chat to you guys later.
Later, D.
Bye.
And yeah, to Chatterino. Yeah, I'm at least going to finish the base on this model.
Okay.
Fine. Then I've got 5 bases finished, and then I've just got yours and Johnny's base to do. And then basically they're ready to prime. It's a fun little project, honestly. I'm glad I decided to do it this way than the previous way I was thinking of for viewers. Because the previous way would have been so much more complicated.
It was for your chapter, wasn't it?
Well, the previous way I was going to do it was there's a model series called Feudal Guard, and basically it was medieval Imperial Guard, and the idea was you wouldn't get just a single miniature, you would get like an entire squad, and you would have an entire squad and you'd be like the sergeant, or depending on if you were like a different tier of subscriber, you would like be a named character and stuff. That would have been a lot of work, and it would have required, again, a 3D printer.
Yeah.
That I don't have at the moment. But this way, it's you get a single mini, you just tell me what weapons you want on it, and I try and accommodate to the best I can. I probably will need to buy a couple more boxes of Firstborn if I'm really going to say, do you want it to be Firstborn or Primaris? Because people do like that. But no, it's just a nice way of saying, hey, you've subscribed to me for 12 months. Here's a mini dedicated to you that's going to be part of my Death Watch army. Are all of these models tabletop legal? No, of course they're not. But that's not the point. Rule of cool.
Yeah. Hello, Ina. When did you come?
Because like Hazards, I don't think is tabletop legal because he's got the Necron sword and the shield. I don't think that's a tabletop legal one. Or like D's model with Tau railgun. Rail rifle, sorry.
Yeah.
And then you've also got like Blood Angels, Aiden's, and Sayori's models as well. He's an apothecary, and she's got a flaming power sword and a flamethrower.
Yeah.
The only thing I want to get extra for these is I've seen STL files where it's like a nameplate on the front. You can print it out and it's curved to the base, and you can like
Yeah, I've seen
customize
those.
it so you can type the characters' names in. I'd at least
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 here that are mostly built, and then I've still got I've got Verities to do, I've got Kings to do, so that'll put me, and I've got Roopers to still do actually as well. So I'll have another 3. 10, 11, that'll put me up to 12. I don't know if I've got any. I'll have to check my subscribers list. I'm glad it's something you can download as an Excel sheet. Cute idea. Yeah, it was just one of those neat ideas. I get to make a really cool model. You get to have a really cool model that I've done that's basically your character. So, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
It combines the hobby I love and it sort of immortalizes you as a supporter. Well, it doesn't sort of, it does immortalize as a supporter. Hobby! Yes.
Fish.
All the fish.
What you need is you need to have like one of those 3D fire effects or like gun effects, and have stick it to the end of Rupert's pointing guy, so he's literally finger gunning, like firing bullets out of his finger.
Wait, run that by me one more time?
You can get like FX for your models, where it's like actual like firing in a gun barrel. Or
Oh, like
whatever.
the gun barrel flash and stuff.
Yeah, it's get one of those, stick it to Rupert's pointy marine's finger, so he's literally firing it so it's a finger gun.
Oh, I could do that. It wouldn't be hard to do. There's like loads of free STLs of that, and then there's ones that have been done as like Kickstarter campaigns, so there's plenty knocking about to do that.
Yeah, I just thought it would be funny. It's just that bang bang. Point of death.
So that's that one. Actual explosion. Exactly. I would love to do that similar, but doing mini plushies to my peeps, but it could be too taxi, sadly. Find another way. So, yeah, I mean, I've kind of gone into the deep end of doing this because I love to get custom 3D printed parts, so I've and the model kits themselves, so there's been a decent investment in the kits and the 3D printed parts and stuff, but I love doing it so much that it really doesn't matter, honestly. Because it's like, with Dee's model, we came up with a basic idea, and then I was browsing and I was like, oh, there's this dude with there's a railgun upgrade for this particular model that Dee wants. So I was like, hey Dee, do you just want this instead? And he's like, ooh, yes please. So I just bought it. And I didn't have to do that. It's just I thought, you know what? That's cooler than what I originally asked him, so I just did it. 'Cause why the hell not? You know? Need to stop myself. If I don't stop myself, I'll carry on going. And I've had enough of using texture paste because it's drying my hands out. Clean up. Let me. Like, it's nice you discover you have the stamina and passion to make them. It's lovely. Thank you. I mean, I like showing off what I do. It's fun. And at least this is the less painful ones to do. And by that I mean, because like I've got nerve damage in my left hand, so when I'm using the hobby knife and I'm doing lots of cutting and things like that, it can really annoy this. But just putting like texture paste and gluing things to bases, that bit's easy. And it's Warhammer 40,000 as well, which heck.
Yeah.
Warhammers.
This is Warhammer's 40k.
Leather disc. Go. Yeah, I need to find some good wrist exercises. Stop. It's away. That's actually based Ruper's model. Oh, I should take pictures. Leave them out.
Yes.
Take pictures after the stream. Right, let me go back to that screen. Change the category to that. Boop. Wait, no. That's not boop. That's boop. Aha. That. There. Oh, man. A great one is to place your hands completely open against a wall, pressing your strength to only your fingers. All extend out and flex your elbows during it. Ooh, I'm gonna try that actually. I'll try that after the stream though. Let's see, is there any on? Not at the moment, that's fine. Alright, that's me done for this evening. So, thank you everyone for coming along today. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Sorry, for joining me as well today.
Not a problem.
And while D is not here, thank you, D, as well. So, should definitely do this more often, where it's a group of us doing like arts and crafts and hobby stuff, and yeah. That was lovely. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. You're all welcome. That actually sounded weird. Anyway, no, I'm happy to do it. It's fun. I'm bad at ending streams. Right. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back Monday. So, catch you all later. Bye, everybody.
See you later.